This is GadgetStop321, and in this video I'm going to use N2A's online service to convert my Kindle Fire 2nd edition to an Android Jelly Bean tablet. My tablet's currently running the stock Kindle Fire operating system. It has ads on the lock screen and I'm not a fan of the interface, but for $20 N2A will remove the stock OS and replace it with Android Jelly Bean 4.2. That means no more ads. I'll have access to the Google Play Store, and I'll get over-the-air Jelly Bean updates. Now I'm going to start by going to N2A's website, and I'll navigate to the Kindle Fire section. I'll put a link in the description to their website. Now scroll to the bottom of this page. N2A got their start making SD cards that you could pop into your Nook, and when you booted it up, you'd be running Android operating system. And when you took the SD card out, you were back running the stock operating system of the Nook. But Kindle Fire, since they don't have an SD card slot, N2A developed this process where you just download the Android operating system to your Kindle Fire, and they wipe out the old operating system. Now, the first step is to check the device for compatibility. So I connected my Kindle Fire to the computer with a micro USB cable, and I'm going to click on Check for Compatibility. Now a small application is downloaded to the computer. Just follow the on-screen instructions. I found the instructions through this whole process to be very easy to follow. Once the application is downloaded, just run it. Follow the instructions on each pop-up as they occur and you should be in good shape. Okay, now this pop-up is letting me know that since I have a Kindle Fire 2 or later, I have to go into settings on the tablet and set the screen to never go to sleep, and I also have to turn on ADB. Now ADB, as I understand it, is basically just a developer mode that will allow N2A to upgrade the system. Now, if you have trouble, if you don't know where to go to do this, there's specific instructions on the pop-up that tell you where to go in settings to make these changes. Now, my Kindle was compatible, so now I can proceed to buying and downloading the upgrade. You can purchase the upgrade with a credit card or with PayPal. You'll be prompted to set up an account with N2A. You just have to give them your name and an email address. And once you purchase the download, it's available for you to download as many times as you want. N2A also has an application that will convert your Android Kindle Fire back to the stock operating system if you ever want to convert it back, if you're going to sell it or something. Okay, once I've paid for the download, okay, now I'm at the download screen. Now I'm at the download screen. And the upgrade, the Android upgrade has been downloaded, and now the installation is beginning. Okay, now I found that this wasn't a process that you could just click a button and take off for 15 minutes. You see here there's a lot of pop-ups. I'm having to click on stuff and follow directions. But the entire process didn't take longer than 30 minutes. And that's with me taping the whole thing slowed me down a little bit. It probably would take 15 or 20 minutes if I gave it my undivided attention. Okay, at this point the Kindle powered off, and it powers off and on a couple times through this process. And the lock screen came up. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to unlock it or not because I wasn't reading the instructions as closely as I should have, I guess. At this point, the lock screen wouldn't unlock, so, and everything turned out okay. Now, I got this Kindle Fire last week. I got it used on eBay. It's just continuing to upgrade. I got it used on eBay for $80. So with the Kindle Fire plus the upgrade, I'm getting a nice little Android tablet for around $100. You notice there the lock screen did unlock. I'm still not entirely sure I was supposed to do that. You'll see here in a minute that the pop-up instructs me specifically, don't touch the tablet. Now some of these stages I kind of fast forwarded through. I edited out some of the waiting. But like I was saying, I got this tablet on eBay. It was used. I got it last week and there wasn't a scratch on it. It looked like a brand new tablet. So there are good deals out there to be found. Okay, there it says, please do not touch. So at this point on, I didn't touch the tablet till it was done. Okay, now it's installing. It'll just be a few more minutes. Now it's loading up N2A Android for the first time. If you know a little bit more about custom ROMs, you can do all this stuff yourself for free, but I'm not knowledgeable enough. I didn't want to ruin my tablet. Okay, now the upgrade's complete. This is just like the user agreement if you had gotten a brand new Android tablet. Now I just have to go through the logging in process for the first time. I can close up my N2A Android and unplug it. And when I boot it up for the first time, it looks like a Nexus. And it seems to run pretty smooth. If you found this video helpful, please comment, like, and subscribe.